All right. Ooh. Busted card or less busted card, but cheaper and more flexible? Think I still like Inspector better? Yeah. I mean, Worm's really good, though. Worm could wheel. I don't think Worm's gonna wheel. Not from this pack. This is like a good splash if we don't end up... My gut's saying Enlisted Worm, and I definitely could bite me in the butt, but I'm gonna take the Enlisted Worm. Alright, we'll take a dog walker here. Just a pretty clear dog walker here, I think. Look at the size of Worm. It would be a sizable chunk of your butt to take a bite. Or your butt with a bite. Yeah, I think so too. I think it's a very, very large worm. I do not think you'd have a butt left. I could see myself taking Panther too. Take a bite down. I just end up in green white so much. Like, I guess it makes sense because it's the deepest two colors. But I also think I end up in it more than I ought to, considering, like, I just think it's more open than it should be. Consultant's pretty mid. I mean, I don't love it, but, like, what else are you taking from that pack? You want to take the 1/3 flyer? I think not after taking 2 white cards. Okay, so now we can take an on the job, a haunch. I'm fine with taking an on the job when I've got a walker here. I probably would have liked the novice inspector more at this point, to be honest, but it is what it is. Okay, now there's not a card I would love to take in my colors. I think I'm just going to take the projector inspector. Yeah. They went this way too, but Spectre's enough better. Arrival, courier, even an extract. I like spy with on the job / dog walker. And I guess consultant too. I mean, arrival is just a better card. So I'm probably just going to take that, but... Alright. Vampire wheels, out cold wheels. There's a warden as well. Is this out cold? Yeah, it could be. Like, black's not very open. I think that out cold gets worse when we have on the job because they kind of are just the same thing. Or they play the same role. Then face release wheels. Alright, kind of obviously regret not taking the vampire here a little bit, but... Alley Assailant. Felonious Rage. Alright, well... Now we're doing something like this. Gorehand. Alright, yeah. We should check the vampire. That was a private eye. There's also just an office inspector, so we'll just snap that up. Well, because we just didn't see any black cards before that. Before the wheel. That's true, we did see the extract. You're right. Like complication. Complication's not that good, though. Sorcery speed 3 mana removal spell is just not something I'm that interested in. Like, it is a exciting looking gold card, but it's just not that good. It's fine. Yep. Nice easy fuss bother there. Ill-timed explosion. Alright, well, we're not taking that one. There's a shock. There's a creeper. I think I'm just going to take the shock here. No white cards in the pack, worth noting. Hesitant about this, though, because, like, out of these cards, the green cards are the best, even though green is, I think, the least open coming from the other direction. So we're going to get some green in this pack, but... I mean, yeah, it's been a tough draft, which is good. I've been sort of complaining over the past week that it's like, oh, man, these drafts have all been the same. Green's just always open, and that hasn't been this draft. Yeah, so I think now he's taking Eavesdropper. Maverick and Creeper. Maverick plays better with a lot of these cards. The On the Job, Seasoned Consultants. Yeah, you can get 2 of the same uncommon in the pack now. Because one of them is foil, quote unquote, right? Ooh, and a Glinty. Yeah, I'm for that. Alright, let's do something like this. Alright, this is working out. Yeah, you can have 2 of the same rare as well. I think if I had some fixing, I would take the Examiner instead. Alright, now we just take the Fanatical Strength, though. Yeah, we definitely have to keep an eye on our creature count. I agree with that. I'm not, like, super... Alright, now we got this. We lock in, especially because I'm expecting pack 3 isn't going to be filled with a lot of green. So yeah, it is close. We've got 8 creatures when you count Fuzzbother, and like a lot of them are expensive, so they don't play as well with On the Job or Get a Leg Up. So we have a little bit of awkwardness in this deck. Turning you into an iPad kid? Can't watch without a draft video. Love it. Yeah, I'll try my best to keep pumping them out daily. Well, at least, you know, pseudo daily. This week was a little bit of an off week because the con and travel time and all that, but all right. So as long as we pick up like, you know, 5 more creatures, we'll be fine here. We might have to do a sus splash to make playables. I think that could be true. We might have to, but I also would bet against that happening. If I really needed to, I could play They Went This Way. Sample Collector or Warden? I think it's probably Warden. Got some 1s. I've got some tokens. Yeah, we might be playing 18 here. I could see that too. Like 18 just wouldn't be that bad in this deck. All right, Tipster's a solid one. We have to play Defenestrated Phantom. Like, seeing pack 5 be like this, where there's just like not a lot of good stuff aside from a person of interest, just kind of tells me we're in a good pot. I mean, we've had a lot of packs that were kind of like this, where there's like 1 good card or 0 good cards. I'll play Phantom. I've played worse. I actually do not think this card is horrendous. I would prefer not to play it, but I'm not like, oh god, put a land in over this. Are you on Make Your Move? Best of 1 versus best of 3 doesn't really play a factor in it, because like it's always the thing I say about, like, you know, if you wouldn't put it in your game 1 best of 1 deck, you shouldn't put it in your best of 3 deck. You shouldn't put it in your best of 1 deck. Like, that's just kind of like a fallacy if you do. But I do think Make Your Move's like okay. It's not the worst. I've been saying a lot of it's not the worst. Talking about the bad cards today, eh? Alright, one more creature. 8th pick, medium, fine creature, and we're good. Ooh. Well, there's that Make Your Move. Currently we have 14. I think I take this. Yeah. Okay. That's a nice pickup. Well, let's see if we can maybe do something else here instead of the sus splash. I think the answer might be no, we can't. Like, I could play... Like, that's 15 creatures right there. I have 7 detectives for cap. I could play Alibi or They Went This Way. I don't think I'm going to be playing They Went This Way. Yeah, cap or Alibi. Which one do I like better here? Probably cap a little more, because, like, we don't have a ton of 2s, so I think we're going to be tapping out on 3 and 4 a lot. And I think the way this deck's going to play out is a little less, like, if I'm just doing this. A little less play a 1, play a 2, play a 3, bash ya. A little more like, all right, I'm going to play a 2 sometimes, play a 3. I've got a few token makers, makes the cap a little better. All right, I'm going to try Alibi. Alibi in 18. No, I don't really like 18. All right, we'll play the cap too. Ooh, it's fantastic. Yeah, I have no issue doing that. I'm happy to skim through. I watched a little bit of the draft. Like, I know what draft you're talking about, but, like, I don't remember the exact pick 1 into pick 2 into pick 3. Oh, why is my arena lagging so much? All right. Hello? Do we need a restart? All right, it's getting better. It's not getting better. Okay, so hold up. Let's restart this. No, pick your poison's real bad. I was like willing to entertain it might be a fine card in the main deck, but I really dislike it. It's just too much of the time you just can't cast it. Like, especially a deck that's attacking. You just can't afford to have a card in your deck that doesn't do something a percentage of the time. At least the cap's gonna almost always do something. And it's like a fairly good thing. I don't hate it in slower green decks, but in a deck that's mostly just attacking, I think it's really, really bad. Like, you just cannot afford to have a card that you draw and go, oh, I can't cast that here. A lot of people call these phantoms a signal. It's third pick. I guess there's 2 of them, sure. That increases the likelihood it's a signal, but, like, it's third pick. People read way too much into, like, 3rd and 4th pick things as signals. All right, he cannot reasonably keep this hand, I don't think. That was a good hand. Would I keep that on the draw? Nah, yeah, probably. It is pretty close, though. Sliced from the shadows. Alright, well, I'm happy if they're spending their early turns killing my early things when I've got Glint Weaver and Enlisted Worm in hand. And we're gonna... hard hitting? Yeah. So, Jakisha, I think the thing that I mentioned about Cease and Desist being better in pod, just like, in pod, you know, if you are a like, you are a black-green deck, because Cease and Desist is good against the Jeskai decks. If you're a black-green, or even black-blue base deck, sorry, blue-green base deck, Cease and Desist makes more sense to me. So that might, I could see that be what he was thinking there. Oh no, all I'm saying, Guiji, is that like if not to say that, yeah, Slice is like, oh, they saved it, like they could have saved it for my big things. I'm just saying, like, it's not like they're pressuring me. Maybe I should just cast Fuss Bother there. So I could, like, draw the 5th land, or sorry, 7th land, and put it on the flyers. Thinking cap. It's actually not too bad here. Alright, so we'll get in. Yeah, would it let me surveil pre-cascade? Yeah, that was just better to do. So land, yes. Season consultant, no. So if they don't have Shattered Pact, they still need a black permanent, which I suppose this could be. You would have just bought him a land here. I think guaranteeing attacking for 6 in the air is pretty good here, no? Like, I would agree if I didn't have these flyers, but just like setting up a 2-turn clock seems good. All right. It's annoying. Definitely makes my plan worse. So now what? I could play the Weaver. Give this a slightly better attack, but then they just block here. Oh, yeah, it's actually kind of close. Kind of tough. I guess if they might just block Enlisted Worm anyways. So I could go like 1/1/1. Jam with the 5/5 and see if they block in the sky, then load up a Thopter. I think they just chump. Which means then I miss out on some damage here. Isn't it a weird play to make control magic on a Thopter? I don't think so. That's the thing they're worried about killing them, right? Let's go 1. One and 1 here, maybe? I mean, this is kind of already a threat. Put on the Inspector. Yeah, I'm not sure this is right. I guess I don't mind getting in with this too. Ah, we've got cap. Don't really want to trade this off when we have cap. Okay. Their tokens now have flying. That's pretty good. Yeah, what is it? It's sack token, create a 4/4 beast. So they can turn these into 4/4 flyers? I mean, that's pretty good here. I guess I can put my thinking cap on my Glint Weaver, so it's not that bad, but means that my tokens can't get in. Alright, eavesdropper's nice. So I put the thinking cap on the Weaver, I attack, it's a 4/5. They like block here, block here. Yeah, they were all secretly 4/4s. Okay, I think I like playing Cap and equipping this turn. I don't get to play Eavesdropper. Oh, Cap on Dog Walker. That's interesting. Yeah, that's a little better. No, that you're right. Yeah. I was thinking I don't want to let them trade here, but because they haven't been that inclined to block with this thing, which I guess is an argument for putting it there. Yeah. Obviously, I missed out on the blocking, but I don't think they're gonna. They're not gonna attack into me, but it means I can't Eavesdropper and crack. Like I wasted some mana here. Yeah. I definitely agree. Well, I don't care about the blocker that much. I care more about the fact that now next turn I have the same problem of not being able to equip an Eavesdropper. But I like the attack with the Dog Walker anyways. Ugh. Gross. Okay, so 1-for-1 trades are just bad for us now. So we just need to like wait until we draw get a leg up plus fanatical strength or something, or going wide with with on the job. No disenchants. Oh my goodness. Yeah. All right. So now I think our only way to win is like get a leg up plus trample. Step 1. Huh. Okay, sample collector's not bad. Now I almost think we need 3 tricks. Like, on the job and this, and or maybe a second copy of strength that we don't have. Or like bite down, airtight alibi. Oh no, sorry, we do. Sorry. We have a suspicious arrival too. So I don't think we're favored, but I also don't think the game's just over. Especially if they're like willing to make attacks at this point. This is 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I don't think I'm allowed to trade here, so I think I just have to take it and rip next turn. Yep, you're right, Claire. GG's. Alright, solid hand. Solid cards, too. Yeah, we just keep both of these. Top. No blocks. Gonna be a gardener. Marco watch. All right. Well, let's just play our eavesdropper first. Yeah. I don't think I want to attack with my face down here. So it's not like I benefit that much from keeping a trick up. Really, yeah. All right, that's fine. Fussbother's really good too. Wow. So if we just attack all and Fussbother and get a leg up, yeah, it's just great. All right, let's do that. They draw a card. They're probably playing around on the job here. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, not enough, but we do gain a lot of life and make some good trades. Yep, hit down's fine. Don't think they can attack. They disagree. Alright, so now... We just attack. If they block, we crack clue, and if not, we just play this face up. Inside source. I like cracking clue first, since we do rather want to hit land drop, and we can always use Rebel Bell if we miss. Yeah, but then we can't play another creature. I think that's pretty meaningful here. Okay. So, Rebel Belt on the Night Watch. Attack all. I guess the attack all is not great because they do have 4 mana up, so they could like galvanize this in response or something. Yeah, exactly. So I think we just do these two. Okay. Yep, this is fine. Yeah, I don't like that. Again, I think we really want to play another creature this turn. Because the way this game turns sideways is like, we neglect to play creatures to the board and they like have interaction. We're short on mana. Like, when you're short on mana, you don't really want to like be like all in, like go for the tricks, go for like, you want to make sure that you can play your creatures, because that's the way they kind of come back, right? They're able to leverage the fact that you don't have a lot of mana. They kill your thing, get a tempo advantage, start adding more things to the board, flipping their big things. The risk reward equation is just not in our favor there. Okay, so now what? Could full send. Yeah, I think that's fine enough. Yeah, now I swing all exactly. I like this now because they are now pretty forced to, like, I just let this happen because this is good. So they're forced to flip here if they don't want to lose their thing. And we doop. Save them the searching their library. I guess they have to anyways. All right, cool. I don't even know what that sounds like, Ottawa. I'm not that old. Ooh. I do not like this hand. Our deck is fairly expensive though, so just like having a tipster isn't bad. It's close to a keep, close to them all. I think I do keep it. Especially because, like, I can equip the tipster on turn 3 if nothing else. Ah! Brutal. All right. That was a good draw, though. Hey, Joe. How you doing? You were correct, a little uneasy. You were correct. Alright, hopefully we just get to eat something here. Well, next turn. Okay, that's good. Got him. You never expect the Phantom. Alright, Dogwalker's kind of nice too. An opponent incur Novice Inspection for Force into Private Eye? Jeez. Okay. Okay, so we equip. We want to kill something here. Probably the witness. I think I get in with this 1-1-2. I don't think they... I don't mind if they eat it instead of trading with one of my 3-1s. Okay. They have not on my watch. Okay, that's unfortunate. Didn't want to see that. All right, so if we equip the walker, has a pretty good attack. We can attack with the tipster as well. Black. What was that? Mind control? Sure. It's not that bad for me. In the grand scheme of things, anyways. That was a good one. Big hit. Reasonable hit. Let me just yoink that back. Thank you very much. All right, we're like not doing terribly here. I think I leave this on the inspector for now. If that's like another granite witness, we're in some trouble. Spell. What's a spell? It's a hell of a spell. All right, so do we just jam like this? Do we move the cap anywhere? If we just jam like this, they'd like double block. Or maybe not. They've been like kind of unwilling to block in general. Yeah, if we jam all, at very least, I think we're gonna get them to a spot where they can't kill us in the crackback. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to equip the 4-4. I could Definitely see that. Okay. So we do this. This is 4, 5. If we trample over with the enlisted worm, that's 8. Yeah, that's lethal, yeah? 8 minus 2 is 6. Exactsies? Let's do my math right here. I think that's correct. Chat, can you confirm for me that's correct math? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure. All right, we got them. It looked pretty bad early on, but like they just like didn't do a lot for a lot of that game. Also, they had a face down green. I didn't even see that. Yeah, exactly. It was keeping the hand that got us there. Yeah, the hat was good there. Like good enough. Better than awkwardly splashing, which was our other option. Oh, really, Circumits? That's, I mean, it's not that surprising, but card's good. Like the efficiency and the rate. That's what makes a good Magic card. Just behind Izoni. First one being Vindicator, I would assume. Making some masks. No thank you, and yeah, I think I will keep this. Ooh, red-black mask maker. Interesting. Alright, they did the thing. I probably should attack with the Maverick there, actually. I think it's unlikely they block. I don't think I like blocking here. I think I'm just racing here. Like, a trick is really, really bad for me at this spot, and so I don't think I'm supposed to try to block. Maybe next turn. Oh, they didn't sell the bluff. They should have attacked first. I wouldn't have blocked. If they don't actually have anything, they sold the bluff well. But then again, maybe they just like wanted to guarantee play this on turn 4. Now I can double block because Night Watch plus Maverick's a good block. If this is a person of interest, it's really bad to block like this. But it's also really bad not to block like this, so I think I'm going to. Yeah. Oh, okay. Wasn't that? Huh. Alright, well, now we pass. Okay, so I can flip, become a 7/7, try to block the basher, and then just make reasonable blocks other places. I think I'm supposed to do that. Looks like they have something. A little something, something. Okay. That does not kill me. But doesn't make you stronger. No, I don't think it does that either. Alright, so this thing's... They're gonna get the demonic tutor here. Can't say I love that for us. I do not think I'm supposed to go to 1. Wait, so what would swinging out do there? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? I missed it by a point here by not attacking with the Maverick. Right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Yeah. Missed it by a point. So what's the card that they, like... I mean, it could be anything, really. They haven't tutored just yet. So I'm playing around like a haste creature. Not that many of those. Rakdos. Oh, yeah, I don't think that's good at all. Like, the risk versus reward there is just not good. 4/1 junior. Could tutor for the menace 1/1 plus trick. Menace 1/1 plus trick. Oh, +1/+1 trick? I see what you're saying. We survived, yeah. So we go here. I wonder if I should just attack with 1. I don't think so. I don't think it plays around too much. Is there a benefit to putting this on a blocker? Also don't think so. Alright. What do you got, opponent? What do you got? Oh, could be caught red-handed. That would kill me. Pyromancer could kill me, yeah. Actually, no, sorry. Picard handed can't kill me because they'd have to take one of these. So. Plains Aurelia? Yeah. I don't see the big risk, especially when the alternative is letting him tutor. Well, let's use them for the opponent that we don't know. And kill on turn 3, but I'll defer to you. Maybe I'm misunderstanding your question. Okay. That doesn't do it, right? Or it might. Hold on. So we toughness boost on here. Yeah, we're good still. We're good. yeah, we just fanatical strength. And sick toughness. Yep. Okay. Really tight game. Jeez. I was asking why you left 2 blockers back the turn before you missed lethal by 1. Oh, I see what you're saying. I thought you were talking about the previous turn. I mean, it's obviously a very specific thing, but push pull that would have killed us there, right? Caught red-handed also would have killed us is a reason. I kind of had that card. I was surprised when I said like, oh, caught red-handed could have killed us, but I was only surprised because I thought my attack made sense and it did, so I backtracked on that. So caught red-handed was the card I was thinking of. Is there anything else? Basically, the risk versus reward is that I almost certainly win if that turn goes well for me, right? And I don't think I need that other point. Is the idea? The one before. Okay, I'm just confused at this point. I'm not gonna be able to answer very well then. Oh, the turn before the bull. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. So my shortcut there is basically, I think almost certainly I will win if I untap there, or like in the next turn or two. So the point doesn't matter at that point. That's the idea. It mattered way before, but there, because I'm attacking and putting in the 9 or whatever. The point doesn't matter, so I'd rather be more conservative. Right, exactly. With +6/+6 trample in hand, it's fine. Yes, exactly. We already have the clock. We don't need to add, that 1 point does not matter for us winning. It might matter for us losing. If that's what you were talking about. Sorry, I know I was very unsure what you were talking about at first, but that's my fault because I think you were pretty clear. Like, you're right, it doesn't play around that much, but I just need to play around everything there, and I think we're okay. Is another way to put it. Well, Scrappy deck's doing well. We're 4 wins. Can't complain. Yeah, I think leaving. I'm more likely to leave 3 back than leave 1 back. Right? That's another way to put it. I think then I do get into trouble of playing. That's a little too conservative potentially, because there I think are cards that then punish us for that, and we can't kill them in 2 turns, or at least no, I'm hoping for the next turn, but 2 turns most likely anyways. So yeah, there are cards there that I would not be able to kill them in the number of turns I would like to. I think. I think we flip and alibi, maybe? So, like, I could attempt to get them, but I don't think that's great. I guess trying to get them isn't that bad because even if they have a removal spell, this dies into a 2/2. Then I'm not pushing a little more damage this turn, which is important because of the kind of the contents of her hand. I could just alibi nothing. That works too. Did I miss a point? Yeah, it's all kind of tough. I kind of like alibi nothing. Just untap it. Get more damage when I have this stuff in hand. Makeshift Binding punishes me, but if they spend their turn passing Makeshift Binding, it's not great, but it's not terrible. Why nothing after I alibi? What do you mean? Also high beers. Like why no flip? Because I don't want to lose the ward. Oh, well. Okay, sure. It's a lot of damage. We were sending a lot back. The land was good. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Close. Huh. Funny. If I did flip, we would have it here. So I think I just go for the on the job. If this is like Clan Basher, sure, I lose, but who cares? They have gifted me a menace creature. So, I don't hate that. All right. Oh, it ain't got menace. You're right. Yeah. Sure. Alibi. That's funny. Yeah, no reason to flip. Oh, no, sorry, there is a reason to flip. What am I saying? I would like my 2/2. I thought this exiled for a half second. All right. Well. So we bash all, or bash both. They block 2/2 on 2/3, 1/3. Yeah, it doesn't really make that much sense. So we just get him with the 1. They double block, and that's good. I lied. The single block, also pretty good. Yeah, this strength's good. Strength's just a good card. Like, does good things in most games. All right, it's pretty good. Very good, actually. As was that. As was that. So we can... They can go up to 7 and have 2 more blockers here. I don't think that matters too much here, though, because then they can't flip their disguise, so we just get in. Sorry, 8's not 7. My bad, my bad. You were correct, chat. I'm wrong. Yeah, one for you, one for you. Is there any reason to crack my clue first? I don't think so. All right. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Okay, so they have something here. There's no way I don't think there's any way they make that attack otherwise. I mean, they could. They could say, I get a 1. I doubt they do, but... Maybe, yeah, maybe they have nothing. Who knows? Just seems odd when I'm at 11, but maybe that's exactly it. They're like, I probably shouldn't. And then didn't. It's not like they ended up doing it. Do I keep get a leg up? Yeah. Yeah, I do. Okay, so this is lethal as is. Nice. Cool. And a little scrappy green-white deck that could. I feel like I ended up in green-white a lot in LCI. It's true, I did. But green-white's been good for the last set or two. I like to think I end up in the good decks, you know? Green-white in the up and up. Whoa. Beach ball. I was fine in woe as well, yeah. Thoroughfare. Ooh, land is nice there. So we get in. Just put the face down. Win a combat for cheap. Ooh, okay. Well, thankfully for us, we're just bashing here. It's kind of close between getting in. I think I just get in and crack my clue. Like, missing 3 damage here is meaningful. Although, sample collector and being able to equip cap for 1 is also pretty meaningful next turn. So, I think I just do this. I guess we get to do it now. Okay. Because if they blocked, I would have liked to use my arrival. And if I needed to use my arrival, then I wouldn't be able to cast my sample collector, which I think is worse than like, not being able to cast my sample collector there is worse than... Or, sorry, casting this is worse than casting sample collector, but they might have forced me into doing it, basically. I think I just bite down this thing and bash, yeah? You care more about the witness, I think? Like, I'm just trying to figure out which one they're going to trade with. Or which one I should put this on, because that's the one they're more likely to want to trade with. Oh, wait, they can't trade. What am I saying? Well, they can, but I put the counter somewhere. I can choose the one I want them to trade with, and I think it's the Warden. And I put the counter on this one. Or I could just push more damage and not care about this. Maybe I was supposed to target the witness, actually. That's actually what I was supposed to do. Yeah. I was supposed to target the witness and put the counter on it. Because now I could... This is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Because I don't mind keeping my Warden around, too. So I actually do think I'm supposed to do that. Okay. Cool. These have been some, like, really good games, actually. Like, some of them have gone long, some of them have gone short, but they've all been really interesting decisions. I think the key to Rakdos, or one of them, key might be a little bit extreme. But, like, I do really think Toxin Analysis is a card you want in Rakdos, because it just makes your opponent's blocks miserable and keeps the gas flowing. Chases On also does the same thing, but is just a little more expensive. Yeah, both those tricks do the same kind of thing. Sure. Yeah, Rage 2. Yeah, you rather draw a 2/2 for... You rather draw a 0 mana 2/2 than a random card for 2 mana, right? So yeah, I agree with that, Sam. Rage also deals damage, yeah. Yeah, maybe my statement of the key is Toxin Analysis isn't quite right. But the key is tricks that punish blocks, like Rage and Toxin Analysis and Chases On. We just faced this person. Rematch! In the pipe, yeah, in the pipe. Alright. This has happened to me once before. Only one time. Usually Arena's matchmaker is not this bad. I'm glad Dokov. Yeah, it's a lot of really tough decisions. I'll try to talk them out as best as I can. Whenever I can. Oh, baby. Airtight, all right. Yeah, it's almost like we need a gameplay podcast. Yeah, that's coming this week. I started writing some notes for it today, actually. Ay. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. I don't think, opponents. Yeah, this is where Chalk Outline just looks like Terabad. Ooh, hello. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Not quite. Like, for Chalk Outline to be good, you need to make sure your early game, like, isn't cases and stuff, fixing your mana. It needs to be Mavericks and Gorehounds at very least. Defensive 2s. I do feel bad for this opponent because they they faced this curve, like, a very similar curve out in back-to-back games. All right. Well, yeah, like I said, the little scrappy green-white deck that could. Kind of nice.